For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 3 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 17. As per your suggestions in the comment section of the previous episode, added a number more players to the shortlist to have a look at, most notably a substantial handful of players at right back, which is the position where I asked you guys to give me the most suggestions. So I've added loads more. I'll just scroll through them more so than actually concentrating on any individual names, but a number of the options that you guys gave me in the comment section of the previous episode, and actually over the opening couple of this series so far, far too expensive. We really are pushed for cash in this first season here at Cambridge United, and I just quite simply cannot afford the bigger players that you guys are suggesting in the comment section. So do bear in mind that we can't really afford to pay more than £7,000 or £8,000 a week wage-wise, and I barely can afford any sort of transfer fee whatsoever, considering we want to drastically strengthen the side in as many positions as possible throughout this opening transfer window. Gabriel Anak can actually play at right back apparently, as well as being a right-sided midfielder, so hopefully we can get him in. I have offered contracts to a handful of players, and I think I should be able to show you that from one of the other menus. I'll show you who I've offered transfer contracts either for so far. But suggestion was Felfel actually. He played very well against us for Vaduz in the last episode, so threw him onto the list as well. If I have a look at transfer negotiations, I should be able to see, yeah. I've offered contracts to Anak, to Furman and to Lecco, but Furman and Anak both wanted £15,000 a week. 15. So I've only been able to offer them, well, I've offered them both 7 to start off with, and it's just going to be a case of negotiating as best we can, because I quite simply don't have the money right now. We're hoping that we can go as far as possible into this pre-season tournament and really raise some extra funds, because I am desperate for them, and they could be extremely crucial in helping us get in an extra player or two in this first transfer window. We are top of the group in this pre-season tournament so far, with 1 game to go, and we face Dundalk, so we are guaranteed progression through to the next round, because if Vaduz win, they'll go above us, but we stay above Lugano. If Lugano beat Vaduz, then they'll go above us, but we stay above Vaduz, and if they draw, then we'll stay at least above Vaduz and maybe above Lugano, or they'll jump above us and we'll finish 2nd in the group. So we're definitely through to the next round, and we will play this game here against Dundalk to start us off, and then we'll have a look back at the transfer window before pushing forward into the semi-final, which should be played on Wednesday the 13th, but we'll have to wait and see. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy, of course, and subscribe to the channel too. Hit that notification bell to make sure you're alerted every single time a video goes live, and hopefully we can get ourselves some extra money from this pre-season tournament and really start to make some moves in the transfer window. Please do continue, though, to make your suggestions known in the comment section down below, but like I say, do bear in mind we are extremely strapped for cash in this season number 1. Hopefully, though, we can do something worthwhile in this transfer window, but first, let's go and play Dundalk. Uche to Berry. Oh, it's a lovely ball through to Bradley Halliday, the right back, in a goal-scoring position. First shot of the game on target from Bradley Halliday. Didn't cause the goalkeeper too many problems, though, but still, positive start. It's a good cross in. Connor brings that down. Oof! Went for the overhead kick. I tried to just throw a leg in and try and get it away from him, but I couldn't reach around, and then he just drops backwards and tries his best to steer that into the back of the net. Norris tried to save it, but thankfully he didn't need to. Dunk to Taylor. Pull it back to Dunk. Try and backheel it there to Williamson, which we've done well. Here's Luke Berry. Berry with a shot. Ooh, not far away. Nearly Luke Berry giving us the lead after half an hour, but just past the post. Williamson. Oh, nicely weighted pass into James Dunn, who looks for Uche, who's in behind here. Uche, he's not got much space, but he's found some more, and he's buried it in the back of the net. Cambridge 1, Dundalk 0 on the stroke of half-time. He did that in the last game. It was in stoppage time in the previous one. This time, with a couple of minutes to spare in the half. Lovely turn inside from Uche, and then just bends it into the bottom corner. 1-0 Cambridge. It's tackled by Greg Taylor. James Dunn look to send away Williamson if he can win that header, which he can. He's done well. Oh, lovely little ball to James Dunn. We'll look for Harrison Dunk out wide. We'll look to get the ball in early. Uche's underneath it, but heads over the top. Been our best player so far with regards goals in front of goal. Uche Piazzu so far, but unfortunately that header didn't quite get the angle on it he wanted. Corner for Dundalk. Made a couple of changes. No, not sure whether... Oh, it'll change things, but that was a good save there by Will Norris. Flicked on at the near post. Connor Newton, who is just on, play it forward to Barry Corr, who is also just on. Right, Connor will come away with it, and we will give it to Barry Corr again. He is lacking, shall we say, in the pace department, but he'll find... No, he won't find Medialito. It's a good tackle. The game is being realistic. Barry Corr injured. It happens a hell of a lot in real life, and it's decided that it's going to happen on FIFA as well. Not sure how long he'll be out for, but he's going to have to come off here. I only brought him on in the 60th minute or so. He lasted about 20 minutes and then got himself injured. Well done, Barry. 5 minutes to go. Still 1-0. Oh, God, there's so much space on this far side for Jake Gosling. He's literally just come on for Barry Corr, and he's racing away here. And the shot is decent, and it nearly went through the keeper. Got enough on it to stop it from going towards goal, but the defender had to complete the clearance. And now they've got loads of space. Game getting very stretched in these last few moments as stamina's wearing low for both teams, but Bradley Halliday gets that away nicely. Very well defended, and we will keep our 1-0 lead. Oh, he says, we will keep our 1-0 lead. Maybe. Still not sure. Horgan, nice little back heel to Finn. Shot from distance. Could have caught that, Will, couldn't you, really? All right. He's got it round the corner for a corner. Their keeper's up here. A win for them could take them through into the latter stages, but they need 2 goals, and they've just missed the target. Final whistle goes. It's a 1-0 win for us for the second game in a row. At least I think it was 1-0 in the last one, wasn't it? So give us progression through as group winners. Uche picking up the goal again. Pretty even game, actually, with Dundalk. They tried their best. Vaduz beat Lugano, so it'll be ourselves and Vaduz that go through. And Lugano, after winning 3-0 against Dundalk in the first game, actually don't go through. Unlucky, boys. Right, let's see if anything happens in the transfer window. We've got 382,000 added to the transfer budget, which is good. And Barry Corr's out for 4 weeks with a sprained ankle. Not as long as it could have been, so fair play. What does our transfer budget look like now? I can actually take a big chunk of that and throw it all into the wages, and we'll find ourselves with about, well, probably by the time we get past the next couple of rounds, about 35 to 40,000 pounds to spend wage budget wise. This pre-season tournament is going to be absolutely vital in our search for new players, and hopefully we can get a couple of players to go up a rating here if we have a good training session as well. Will Norris has already gone up from 60 to 61. And Uche is getting close to being 65 rated now. I'm training Darling as well. He's got good potential, actually, as a centre-back. He's only 52 rated currently, but like I say, good potential. And we are looking for a new centre-back. So maybe he could be a youngster that comes through the ranks whilst we get new players from elsewhere. I've had an offer in for Ben Williamson. 130,000 from Colchester. I'm going to reject that for now. Don't think we need to sell Ben Williamson. He's been all right for me so far. His pace is important. And they've accepted the loan offer. They've accepted the loan offer for Jonathan Lecco. That's good news. I'm going to accept that. We are going to bring in Jonathan Lecco to the club. We have ourselves our first signing of the series. Jonathan Lecco comes in on loan. And Furman has offered me a counter offer of 15. I will offer him 12.5, and we'll see what he says. I can afford to offer a little bit more now because we've got that extra prize money. So if we can bring Dean Furman in, he would be the highest rated player at the club. So fingers crossed we can get that deal done. And now we'll push into the semi-final of the pre-season tournament against FC Thun. Squeezes that wide to Lecco, making his first start. Try and turn on the ball here. He's got good strength. He's actually a really big lad, isn't he, Lecco? Joe Pigott with a good touch there, actually. And turn and shot, but it's over the top of the bar. Positive intentions in the opening 4 minutes. Is quite a rotated side, this one, because of the lack of fitness in the rest of the squad. I was going to show you the lineups, but I just completely forgot and skipped them. I'll show you them now. Player ratings is probably the best way to do it, isn't it? We've got Pigott, Williamson, Gosling, Clark, Newton, Lecco, Omazuzi, Legg, Coulson, Blair Adams and Will Norris. That's my starting 11. We'll have to wait and see how Lecco gets on. Williamson, Pigott, could hold up play. Actually finds Connor Newton when it was intended for Williamson, but Williamson's in the box, into Pigott, and surely, oh no, how have you kicked that straight against the man in front of you? Pigott, please. All he's got to do there is put that in the back of the net and we're 1-0 up. Give it to Pigott again here. Can he get past the defender? No, he gets tackled. I don't like playing with Joe Pigott right now. I'm really struggling to actually do anything with my front line in this one. Williamson carrying an injury and Joe Pigott not seemingly very effective. And now Tuna in the box, and they might find themselves going 1-0 up the other end, but no, they're fired wide instead. Williamson's there. Piggott could make a run, and he has done, but Connor Newton's made an even better one. Connor Newton here in the box to give us a 1-0 lead. No, it's blocked by the defender, drops back to him. Oh, I probably should have pulled that back. I went for the secondary shot, but it was comfortable for the keeper at the near post. Arguably our best chance of the game so far. It's been very few opportunities here. Try and give that to Piggott though, and Piggott could... Oh, hit the post is what Piggott could do. So close. We're getting closer and closer to a 1-0 lead, but I just cannot get the ball into the back of the net in this game. Half an hour to go, otherwise we're going to penalties. Ping that out wide to Lecco. Brings it down well. Inside to Ben Williamson. I need support to arrive, and it is. And Piggott's in again. Joe Piggott! Oh, hits the post for a second time. The keeper got something on that. Oh, and the man on the far side was offside. Joe Piggott. So unlucky. Great strength hold off the man. The shot comes in, and he's only just offside there, Jake Gosling. Trying to get it back into the box. What a save. Adam McGurk and Medialito coming on for Connor Newton and Ben Williamson. 25 minutes to get ourselves a winner. We have a corner with 2.5 minutes to go. We also have a number of tall players in the box. Gosling whips it in, and I think it was Josh Coulson on the end of that. Not Joe Piggott, but he's straight at the keeper. Strange decision to throw it out there with so many bodies there in the middle, but it seems to have worked. It looks like we very well might be going to penalties here in this semi-final, unless something drastic happens in the last few moments. But Elliot Omazuzi does very well to win that back, actually, and Medialito will get this quickly forward there, but Lecco just runs into the ball. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. If they score from this now, and we go out... Brilliant. Cheers then, CPU. You've just completely killed me off there, and single-handedly knocked me out of the competition. Hit the post twice in the game, and then I play a through ball, and the CPU just makes Jonathan Lecco run straight into the ball, rebounds back to them, they go up the other end, score, we're going out. That may cost us a signing. Like, that may cost the amount of money that we will lose by not getting through to the final. That may genuinely cost us a brand new player in this save, thanks to the CPU doing that to me there. I'm pretty pissed at that. Right. Okay, well, how much money are we going to get from that? We dominated that game. It was their only shot on target. Chill out, Ches. Chill out. We lose in the semi-final, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to take it on the chin and move forward. How long's Ben Williamson going to be out injured for? He picked up a knock in that game. Hopefully not too long. We'll find out now. He's out for 7 days. All right, that's fine. Unfortunately, we didn't reach the final. Yeah, I know. £550,000 added to the budget, though, which is good. We've taken £800,000 from that pre-season tournament, or £900,000. But we could have taken upwards of £1.5 million. So that's particularly frustrating. We will send Matthew Foy out on loan. Oh, I'm so annoyed at that. Very, very annoyed at that. But we have a considerable amount of money now to be able to spend on wages that we can offer around to players and use for loan deals. We might have a little bit available for potential transfer, but I'm not sure. I'm going to throw it all into wages for now. And we have £33,000 available to us wage-wise. Right, I'm going to leave it there for now because I want to get your guys' suggestions again before the next episode. So do let me know what you think of the players we've offered signings for already. I've still got a number of players I'm waiting to have scout reports come back on before we make a definitive decision as well. But obviously I want to take your feedback into account. So let me know. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.